Well, we are nearly there. We have made it to the letter Y, and Y is for
Yarra Valley. So we are heading to Australia, and we're heading to Victoria, which is kind of in the Melbourne dress circle, as they like to call it. And this is the home of cool climate winemaking in Australia. When I was there, I was in Adelaide, and it was like hot shorts, t-shirt, whatever. Next day, came down, ended up in Yarra. It's like, where's my jacket? We can't tar Australia because it's such a massive landmass that you can't go, there's one style. So this is cool climate Chardonnay, cool climate Pinot Noir.
funny colour for Chardonnay.
Giant Steps was started by Phil Sexton in 1997, absolute legend of the Australian winemaking scene. He started in Margaret River and then came over this way to do this cool climate winemaking. And at the very beginning, it was based on showing what these single vineyards could do. So they've got 6 single vineyard sites, 5 are in Yarra, and then 1 is in Coal River in Tasmania. So they've got
which
there
also makes some stunning cool climate
wines. And now this is part of the Yarra Valley series, which is taking fruit from across the region to really showcase the regionality. So it's a step away from being single vineyard in this particular spot, but showing what Yarra can do as a region.
So we're going from multiple sites across the valley, you know, from high to low, from upper lower valley, and all sorts of different soils that you get, as you tend to get in a valley where a river has cut its way through, from everything from kind of ancient loams and basalt underneath it. But it's a really interesting, elegant, fresh, complex wine again.
Now, and I think this is a brilliant style of wine. It's absolutely cool climate, but it's not old world. It's still a very new world style. It's still very fruit driven. You're not confusing this with Burgundy anytime soon.
You could confuse it with something like Oregon, potentially.
You could, and I think both, you know, I think there's a few regions in the world that do. I think when we talk about old world versus new world, we go very Burgundy, California, boom. And then we've got places like Martinborough, New Zealand. We've got places like Yarra. We've got places like Oregon that I feel hit that real nice middle ground. It keeps a lot of the fruit. It keeps a lot of that old world feel about it. This is, I think, a real kind of best of both worlds style of wine.
Couldn't agree more. I'd also add Essex into that group of illustrious regions. And one of the reasons I say that is that because Giant Steps is now part of the Jackson Family Wines group, who came out of Oregon, and they've just bought up swathes of land in Essex in the Crouch Valley.
You know, this is a brilliant, you know, pan-fried duck breast with some cherries would be brilliant. So this is Y for Yarra.
Cheers.